Hey, what's going on, good people? What it do? 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 Everybody, what's going on, good people? Hey, listen, I'm gonna have a quick chat with y'all, right? Try to wake up the building for a change. You hear me? I'm here to wake up the building for a change. What's going on, everybody? Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Make sure it says all so that when I come live, you'll get notified. Okay. On today, I just titled this motivational because that's it's going to be motivational, right? The things that I'm going to going to help somebody get to where they at, get from where they at to somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying to you? My hair trying to grow. I'm so glad it's trying to grow, y'all. It's trying to grow. But we're going to talk about getting from point A to point B. Something that some people not doing, right? Some people are so caught up in what everybody else doing, right? Stop worrying about what everybody else doing. You should be worried about what you doing, what path you on, right? Because we all have a gift, right? We all have something inside of us, right? That could take us somewhere that could really, really take us far in life, right? Is our gift, and we all have it. The problem is that some of us have not tapped into it. That's where the problem coming at. Some of you have not tapped into your gift, and that's what's got you stagnated. And some of you don't know how to be authentic. You don't know how to be yourself. That's a problem too. Some of you don't know how to be you. Just be you, right? Not looking at somebody else trying to copy what they doing, right? No, just be you. Just be your authentic self. And that's something that some people have a problem doing. Let me tell you why. You're not going to like this, but some of you have a problem doing it because you are, how can I put it? Some of you don't like who you are for whatever the reason. Some of you don't like who you are. And when you don't like who you are, it makes it hard for you to be authentic. I'm just saying. It really do. It makes it hard for you to be authentic when you don't like who you are. You may not like who you look, how you look. You may not like your hair. It's just some things about you may not like. And for that reason alone, it makes it hard for you, to be your authentic self. And some of us got to get out of that. You got to start being yourself, baby. Just be you. Stop worrying about how this one feel over here, or what this one's saying over there, or how this one feel over here. Stop worrying about that. Okay? Start worrying about you. Start embracing you. Start loving you. That's what it's about. Okay? That's what it's about. It's about loving you. And some of us haven't reached that. We haven't reached that level yet. And that's why some of us are struggling and we having a hard time because you don't love who you are, and you don't love think that you don't love the things about you, and it makes it hard. That makes it hard for you to be authentic, whether you want to believe it or not. It does. It makes it very hard for a person to be authentic when they don't love themselves. They are not in love with themselves. And when you're not in love with yourself, it makes it very hard for you to be authentic. I'm just saying, just think about that for a minute. Just think about that because I'm going to go to something else. So let that marinate in your spirit for a minute. We do, though. We have to get to a place where as though we love ourselves. Okay. Some people will be around you just because they want to be like you. They don't really like you like that, but they be around you because they like you. They like the way you are. They like the fact that your confidence is high, right? They like the fact that you're a go-getter. They like so much about you, they want to be just like you because they don't have what you got. Okay. So that's something that you got to be careful of. You got to be careful of letting people in your space that act like they like you, but they really don't. They just like you because they want to be like you. And they will get close to you and try to destroy you just because they want to be like you. Gotta be careful about that. We in spiritual warfare. So you gotta be careful about letting people around you. You gotta be careful about letting people around you who don't really like you like that. They like you because they want to be like you, but they don't really like you like that. Okay? The sad part about some things, some of this stuff that goes on is that you have to you have to learn that you are the best. But the problem is that some of you don't believe it. People, I could tell you a whole lot of things about yourself, right? But if you don't believe it, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. If I sit here and run down some things about you to you, it ain't gonna do you now bit of good if you don't believe it. That's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us got a lot in us that's good, right? But we don't believe it. We don't believe it. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why things are the way they are. Because we don't believe it. We don't believe nothing about ourselves. But you'll go and you'll follow somebody else and like them. You like them because you see a lot in them that you want to be like. You know what I'm saying? You look at some people and you be like, I want to be like her. You want to be like that person. And so you will get close to that person because you want to be like her. But at the end of the day, you will end up destroying that person because you really don't like her. You just like her because she got some things about her that you like, that you want to be. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? So it's, we got to get to a place where it's though we start loving ourselves. That's the whole problem in a nutshell. I did a video, a couple days ago where I said self-love is a requirement, and it is. It's something that you must have. Because if you don't love you, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't love you, I'm gonna tell you something else. Trauma is something that messes a lot of us up too, because we are holding on to trauma, and for some reason we don't want to let it go. We don't want to heal from it and let it go. So we keep holding on to it and holding on to it. Some of us use it for a pity party, right? Some of us run around and we talk to different people, and the first thing we say is, so and so did this to me when I was 16. So and so did this to me when I was 15. So and so did this to me when I was 18. You know, we just go run around, we tell different people the story, right? What happened. But at some point, you have to heal from that so you can move on. Running around telling the story over and over again is not helping you. It's not helping you. What will help you is if you go to therapy and you tell the therapist what happened and what went on so that she can help you to heal from it and move on with your life instead of still repeating it to whoever listens. Because that's what some of us do. We use our trauma as a pity party. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. We use it as a pity party. And we run around, we tell this one, we tell that one, we tell this one, and we tell that one. Because we want, how can I put it? We want people to feel sorry for us. We want people to show us that they feel sorry for us. That's not going to help you. Because eventually somebody's going to say to you, I think you need to go, get some help so you can get past that. Because you've been talking about this for a long time. I got people right now in my family that does that. They talk about the same thing over and over again. Over and over again, they talk about the same thing. And it ain't helped them out yet. It ain't changed nothing in their life yet, but they still talking about it. I got some of them that talks about me and my addiction. Okay? It ain't did nothing. It was my addiction. But they talk as if it was theirs. They talk like it was theirs. And it wasn't. It was mine. I've shared my story. I'm not going to keep sharing my story. I don't have to keep telling it. Every time I turn around, every time I open my mouth, I don't have to keep telling it. Because that's not where I'm at today. It's been over 20 years since I used some damn heroin. You hear me? I don't have to keep on telling my story to prove a point. And I don't want no pity party. All praises to the Most High. Because He brought me through. I'm healed from that. Hello. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm done with that. I don't have to keep telling my story over and over again. But some of us do that because we need to heal. That's why some of us um, you know, keep on telling us the same story over and over again because we need to heal from it. That's some of our problem, healing. And going around repeating the same story over and over again is not going to make you heal. Some people do it because they're looking for a pity party. And you need to go to a therapist and talk to a therapist and let them, work it out with you so that you can move on with your life. Because you don't want to stay stagnated from your trauma. You don't want your trauma to keep you in that same place. And that's what happens to some people. They end up staying in that same place because their trauma is there. So what happens when you don't heal from it, you're going to keep bringing it up. Every time you turn around, you're going to bring it up because it's still affecting you. It's still affecting you. And you need to go get help so that you can get past that. But some people don't want to hear that. Some people don't want to hear somebody tell them to go get some help. But running around telling people that same story over and over again, it's not going to help you. It really isn't. It really isn't. And after a while, some people are going to feel the same way. They're going to say, she's been telling that story for about 5 years now. And people are going to start to think that you want a pity party. Go get the help that you need. You got to talk to people that can help you. You really do. You can't just keep, running down. Every time you run into somebody, you're telling them the same story. You can't keep doing that. You want to get help so you can move on and so you can better your life and better yourself. I understand that some people want somebody just to talk to sometime, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be careful who you're talking to, and you got to be careful of what you're telling people. Because sometimes people take your stuff and they use it against you. So you got to be careful of that. That's why it's safe to go to a therapist, because a therapist is not allowed to tell your business. It's against their privacy, the Privacy Act or something, and they are not allowed to talk about whatever you tell them. So that's why I always tell people to go to a therapist, where you could, especially if you're one of those people where you're not ready to, just talk about it and put it out there, then go to a therapist, because sometimes you need to heal first. You need to heal first. Then you can come out and be open and honest about it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not ready to do that, then it's best that you go to somebody who, who cannot come out and tell your business without your permission. Mm-hmm. You know? Um, but I talk to for some reason, a lot of people talk to me. And sometimes I just listen, because sometimes a person don't need you to, give them feedback. Sometimes a person just need for you to listen. They don't want to hear nothing. Need an ear. And I'm pretty good at reading the room. So when people talk to me, I can kind of pick up on if they just want to talk, you know what I'm saying? Or if they, want feedback from me. After, letting them talk for a little while, I can kind of read the room pretty good. So some people just be wanting to ear. They just need to vent. And so sometimes I just sit there and let people talk. And I just listen. Because sometimes you need that. I know I used to be like that. I used to go to people and want to talk, and then they start talking about God. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, I love the Most High. Trust and believe me. But this was back then. This was years. I was younger then, And every time I would go to somebody and talk to them, they start talking about God. And then I would shut up, and a couple of seconds later, I'd be gone. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you want somebody to just listen. Even though you know who God is, and stuff. But sometimes you just need somebody just to be quiet and listen. That's it, and that's all. You know? And these days, it's hard to find that. It really is. It's hard to find that these days. Because everybody want to be a therapist or a psychiatrist. Everybody got the answers. Everybody got the answers. Oh, boy. Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Oh, man. This gets on my nerves. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Come on, I hope she respond fast. Oh man. Okay, 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 okay. Excuse me, y'all. I ordered some stuff and the people is okay. Yeah, chicken around rice. She wants something else. What they got this. Excuse me, y'all. They I ordered some stuff from the store and I sometimes when they don't have what you want, they'll reach out to you. Hmm. You know what though? Like when you sending people to the store for you, I don't like some of the people. That's why I don't like dealing with DoorDash and Uber and stuff because they don't do mm-mm. Wait a minute, y'all. Ain't this something? I apologize, y'all. It seems like as soon as you start doing something, stuff start happening, don't it? Soon as you get busy doing something, something interfere, something interrupt you or something. Ain't that crazy? Now, what was that? Oh, oh, okay. All right. I had to get my cat some cat food. Animals is like taking care of children. If you take care of them right, they like taking care of children. They really are. But back to what I was saying, I don't lost my thought. But anyway, you have to become the best version of yourself. And that's something that some of us don't do. We are content with, we are comfortable. Some of us are comfortable with being just the way we are. And then we wonder why we're not moving forward in our life. You see what I'm saying? We're not moving forward in our life because we're not doing the appropriate things for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like I try to eat right, right? Exercising. Well, I haven't been into that like I was, but I'm getting ready to tap back into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do some reflecting, and I always look at myself and say, "Well, what can I do better for me?" You know what I'm saying? And and then I start trying to do those things, apply those things to my life. Um, you have to get to a place where you love yourself. And I think a lot of people are struggling with that these days, right? A lot of people are struggling with loving themselves. They really are. And that's why it's kind of hard for people to be authentic. When people say, you need to be authentic, right? When people say that you need to be authentic, I think that's why so many people are struggling with that, being authentic. Because when you are in a place where it's though you're not loving you, you don't love you, right? It's hard to be authentic when you're in a place where you don't really love yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are covering up so much. It's so much of you that you are covering up, right? So when it's about being authentic, how can you be authentic if you are covering up so much stuff, right, about yourself, you know? Because your life not the way you want it. Your life is not together the way you would like it to be, right? You know that you got a lot of stuff going on with you. Nobody has to tell you that because you already know that. You know that you don't love yourself, right? And some people think that loving yourself is buying yourself something, designer or something like that. This is how some people think, right? And it's not even about that. Loving yourself, right? Self-love has nothing to do with buying material shit. Of course, you can go and buy yourself something nice one day. Say you ain't been shopping in a long time. And you get up one day and you got enough money to go on a little shopping spree. And you say, okay, I'm going to treat myself to some things because I haven't bought myself nothing in a long time. And so you go and you do that. It's nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm saying, when I say self-love, I'm talking about loving you because you're at peace with yourself. Loving you because you have good energy about yourself, right? Loving you because you are pleasant to be around. You are pleasant to talk to. Loving you because um loving you because you are a trustworthy person. You are loyalty. You are loyal, right? So that's what self-love runs so deep. It has nothing to do with buying stuff for yourself. Okay. It runs deeper than that. It's about authenticity, right? Healing. Okay. And like I said, when you get to a place where you love you, right? That's when you can be authentic. It's easy for you to be authentic because you love you. What? Okay. You love you. So it's easier now for you to be able to be authentic, right? But some people can't do it. They can't do it, and they can't do it because they got so much going on within. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all, they got so much going on within, and it keeps you covering up. Every time you turn around, you covering up. You can't be authentic because you got so much going on within you, and you're hiding it, and you covering it up. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's hard for people to be some people to be authentic. It really is. If you're somebody who has a lot of trauma that you haven't healed from and stuff, yeah, it's going to be hard for you to just come out and be authentic. Just be the real you, you know? Let me tell you something. When I was able to step out and just be me, right? I told my story. I was on somebody invited me on their channel, and I told my story on their channel. And they had so many questions and stuff for me. But I was okay with it, because it was something that I had been through and I had been clean for a while. And so I was okay with going over there and telling my story and stuff. Um, but you know what? It just make you feel some type of way when you can come out and tell your shit, tell your story, and don't care, excuse me, what you think, don't care what people gonna say, don't care how people feel. It's just something about that. You know what I mean? It really is. It's just something about that where you can step out and just tell your story. And you don't worry about, you let the chips fall where they may. You don't worry about who on your channel gonna think, what they gonna think in the chat and all that. I don't go through that. I don't care what you think. You understand? I don't care what people think about me. I just don't. I just don't. I love me the way I am. I'm in love with me. It doesn't matter how you feel or the next person feel. It don't matter how this man feel or the next man feel. What matters is how Lisa feel about Lisa. That's something y'all gotta tap into. That some of y'all, you ain't got it. You haven't got that yet. And that's something that you need to tap into, is being able to be you and let the chips fall where they may. You see what I'm saying? Being able to be you and not worrying about what this one think or what that one think or what they think over here, what they saying over there. You understand what I'm saying? You got to tap into that. That's the problem with some of us. We too caught up and we worry about what somebody think about us, when the only thing that should matter to you is how you feel about you when you look in that mirror every day. How do you feel about you? Don't worry about how so-and-so feel. Hey, Tari, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. Grand Rising, my friend. Good to see you. Don't worry about what somebody think or what somebody gonna say. Because one thing I've learned, right, is that people gonna talk. People gonna talk. No matter what you do and how you do it, somebody is gonna have something to say. That's the world we live in. That's the reality of the world that we live in. Somebody is always going to have something to say. So what are you going to do? Let that hinder you, or are you going to free yourself? The best thing that I could ever do was open up my mouth and start talking and telling my story and just being me and not worried about what this one think and what that one think. I don't care what you think. Because at the end of the day, it's not even about that. It's about how Lisa feel about Lisa. You see what I'm saying? I used to feel like that. I used to feel like I got a whole lot to say, but who want to hear it? You know? And stuff like that. Like up in my head with some negative stuff that you have to let go. You have to let that negative shit go. Like seriously, because that will hold you back. That will keep you stagnated. And it'll keep you from pushing forward in life. You got to let all that go. And you just got to step out there and do what you got to do. You know? Because I'm a firm believer that if you're doing something right, okay, and you're doing something that can help others, don't even worry about it. You're going to flourish. You will grow, right? As long as you're doing things that can help other people and you're saying stuff that can help others, you're going to grow, okay? And you're going to move up in the world. But if you're out here just being reckless and you just saying whatever out your mouth and stuff, and you don't care how people feel, how you make people feel and stuff, then that's a problem. That's a problem. Now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be truthful with people. Okay, you do supposed to be truthful with people, but what I'm saying is that you don't want to be out here saying stuff to people and you're really hurting people's feelings and making people feel low and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Miss Lisa gave me. Tari said, Miss Lisa gave me one of the best lessons of my life. You can't change another person's eyes. You can only control what you present in front of them. What they choose to see is up to them. That's right. That's right. Tari say the question is, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? That's right. That's right. That's what matters. That is what matter right there. When you look in that mirror, what do you see? How do you feel about you when you look in that mirror? That's all that should matter. It shouldn't matter about what other people think or what other people are saying, because let's be clear, the world that we live in, people are going to have something to say. But let them say what they want to say. Who cares? Who cares? You're doing what you got to do for you. Some of us are stuck in a comfort zone. And what I mean by that is that you're comfortable with your life and you're not moving. You're not elevating, right? That's a problem. And some of you get in that comfort zone of not wanting to be in front of other people because you worried about what somebody gonna think or what somebody gonna say. You know, you got to get out of that, because that's going to keep you right where you at, and you're going to miss out on so many opportunities. Like seriously, from being stuck in your comfort zone, you're going to miss out on so much and so many opportunities. And letting fear, the only thing you should be fearful of is the most high. That's it. Other than that, you shouldn't be fearful about nothing else. But some of you do. Some of you let fear keep you stagnated and hold you back. Let that fear go so that you can move forward in your life. Like seriously. Some of you lack confidence. You got to work on that. Get your confidence up. You know? Let me tell you one thing that I did. Don't think that I didn't go through that, because I did. I had my times where I went through, you know, lacking, my confidence was low, my self-esteem was low. But you know what I did? I took and stepped forward anyway. That's what I did. Stepped out there anyway. I did. I stepped out there anyway. And you know what I did? I told the people how I was feeling. You know, I told people how I was feeling. This is my first time doing this, and I'm nervous and I'm scared, you know, but work with me. I faced it. I faced it. And you know what? It worked. The next time I came, I felt better and better each time I kept showing up. That's what you got to do. Because I'm telling you, staying in that place, you're going to miss so many, many opportunities. See, God don't do that. Let me tell you something about God. God don't just come and drop things in your lap. If you're not working for something, God gonna feel like you don't want nothing. Mhm. He don't just come and just drop stuff in your lap because you sitting there in your comfort zone and you fearful to step out and do something different. That's not how that works. When he see you doing things that you, for one, is scared to do, and he already know you're scared, okay? But when he see you pushing out there anyway, that's when God show up and show out. That's when he show up and show out. But when you allow fear to keep you hiding and keep you from coming out, You are missing so many opportunities that God has for you. I was doing my Bible study, right? I was in here reading my Bible and stuff. And let me tell y'all what I ran across about fear. I don't know if I read this to y'all or not, right? Let me read this to y'all right quick. I thought my Bible study was upstairs, but it's not. It's down here. I want to read something to y'all right quick that I ran across about fear while I was doing my Bible study. I should have highlighted it with my highlighter, but I didn't. So let me see. I hope I can find it right quick. Y'all listen. This Bible study right here, right? I did not know it was so many women in the Bible. Huh? It's so many women in the Bible that I have never heard of. Like seriously, y'all. It blew my wig back. I don't even wear a wig, but it blew it back. Let me see if I can find it. I want to find this because it was deep. It was deep. It was about fear. It was about fear. And it was saying that you're missing out on opportunities that God has for you by letting fear keep you back, hold you back. Tari say what Tari say? Tari say we must remember fear comes from one of five places: lack of faith, lack of knowledge, lack of experience, lack of preparation, and five, listening to someone too scared to get into the game of life. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, Tari. I love that. I love that. Oh, y'all, I'm making I'm getting ready to come out with some ebooks, okay, for Black History Month. I'm going to be doing different things, different people who had a part in our lives, right? People of color who uh you know had a part in our lives for Black History Month. So keep an eye out on that because I'm working on them. And if you want to purchase them, I'm going to put the link in my uh description box. Okay, they're going to be really nice. And I'm doing a affirmation book. Okay, from A to Z. It's affirmations in there from A to Z. And you can actually color them, color the words and the letters. And it's from A to Z. I'm putting that out too in a few. So, it's words that you can stand in the mirror and say to yourself. Because let me say this too. Some of us, we talk so negative to ourselves, right? When it comes to certain things, we think and we talk negatively to ourselves. And that's why you can't get nowhere. That's why some of us are so stagnated because we do. We think negative things about ourselves and we talk negatively to ourselves. And that's why some of us can't, that's why we so stagnated and we at a standstill. We can't get nowhere. That's why I'm telling you, you got to learn how to talk positive to yourself. No matter what it is, no matter what's going on, you have to learn to speak life into yourself. Okay, you're going to find that once you start doing that, that's going to push you forward. It's going to start to push you forward, and you're not going to be, so stagnated like some of you are. I'm telling you. Tari say 80% of life is not what happened, but how you react. The other 20% is beyond your control. How you react to a situation can be just as deadly as the situation itself. That's true. That is really true. That's true. And Tari say, if you think you are going to fail, you will. Do something to make your failure happen. Why run a race when you think you're going to fail? You must keep a positive mindset in life. That's right. That's right. That mindset is something. I'm telling you, that mindset means a lot. It really do. Your mindset plays a big part in if you fail. or you win. Do you hear me? Because if you think it, it shall happen. Am I lying, Terry? Am I right? If you think it, it will happen. If you're thinking it, I'm telling you. You got to stop doing that to yourself. Terry say, you know how to snook to think on a pool stick, on a pool table, and get the ball in the hole. You know how to solve the problem. Please have the courage to pick up the cue stick and take your shot in life. That's right. Terry say, be like Shaq and block the negative. Be like Dennis Rodman and grab the positive. Okay? Be like a punter and kick away the negative. Be like a running back and run toward the positive. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference when you think positive and talk positive. It makes such a big, big difference, right? But some of y'all are so wrapped up. Negativity got some of y'all wrapped up. I mean, wrapped up. And y'all don't even know your way out. You don't even have a way out because you've been wrapped up in that negativity for so long. And it's got you. It's got you. And you're going down the wrong path by you being so wrapped up in negativity. You've got to let it go. You've got to let it go. You got to let that go. I'm telling you. Because it do break you down. When you think of it, when you think negative and you always talking negative, especially to yourself, it breaks you down. It breaks you down. Gotta do better. We gotta do better. I'm telling you. Wait a minute, y'all. I was trying to find that what's the name? Fear. Oh, I'm telling you, I wanted to read y'all. I wanted to read that to y'all. Listen, y'all, I did not know that it was so many women in the Bible. You hear me? Woo! I did not know that. I really didn't. I didn't know that it was so many women in the Bible. Now, somebody said that God is a woman. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think. And I could be wrong. I'm not sure about this either. I think that God, I think that the Holy Spirit, even though it's a spirit, I think it's a woman. Think about it. Father, Son, and then the Holy Spirit. Think about that for a minute. Father, Son, and then the Holy Spirit. But some people say God is a woman. But let me tell you, this Bible study that I'm reading is mind blowing because these women are so brave. I'm not surprised though because us, we men and women are some, people of color. We are some, strong people. So I'm not surprised at that. But excuse me. But I'm telling you, this right here, it's telling you all the stories of women that's in the Bible. Okay, I didn't know it was so many women in the Bible. Honestly, I didn't. But it's very interesting, and I've been in it. You hear me? But I wanted y'all. I can't find it. I probably have to wait till next time. I really wanted to read this to y'all. It's about fear, but fear. When you let fear hold you back, uh, you are missing out on so many opportunities that God has for you. Like that's what it was saying. So some of y'all, you gotta let that fear go. You really do. You gotta let it go. Let it go and step out on faith. Step out on faith, good people, and let it go. I can't find it right now. I wouldn't be able to find it right now. That I wanna read it to y'all right quick. Ain't that something? Yeah. When you want to read something, when you want somebody, when you want to show somebody something, you can't find it when you want to show it to them. Ain't there something? I really wanted to show it. It's just a little piece that I wanted to share with y'all about fear. Yeah, it's the truth though. Said fear, you letting you when you let fear hold you back, right? You're missing or out on the opportunities that God has for you. And I believe that. I really do. I believe that. That's why you got to come on out and be the best version of yourself. Stop letting negativity, because you know what trips me out is that I be seeing so many adults. I'm talking about adults. We talking about adults here that allow themselves to be so negative. Like seriously. And I be saying to myself, where did that come from? Why is they like that? You know? And I'm assuming that something must have happened in their life or something. Something happened that's got them like that. But it's sad. It's really sad to see grown-ups, like grown-ups. We talking about grown-up. We're not talking about teenagers. We talking about full-grown people. It's really sad and it's heartbreaking to see them act the way they act. It really is. It really, really is. And some of you got to do better. You really do. Because it's not a flex and it's not a good look to see some of you out there acting the way you act for you to be an adult. And an adult as a woman at that. It's really, really messed up to see how some of you act out there. It is. It really is. It's heartbreaking. It really is. And I don't know, why some of y'all act like that. I don't know if y'all think it's a flex or or something. I don't know. I don't know, but it's very distasteful and it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good. It's nothing about it that looks good when you're out there acting up the way some of y'all do as adults, as fucking adult women. It's not a flex. And if you really think that, go back to the drawing board because it's not. It's nothing good looking about it. Get your life together. Get your life together. Please. Like, seriously. Ain't nothing good looking about that mess that some of y'all be doing out there. Ain't nothing good looking about it. And then some of you wonder why men don't want to be bothered with you. That's why. That's why they don't want to be bothered. Why would they want to be bothered? When you acting a complete asshole, why would they want to be bothered? I'm just saying we got to do better. Because what happens is when we act the ass, guess what happens? We make the next generation act the ass and the next generation act the ass. Okay? We have to give them something. We have to give them something. Something for them to thrive on. We have to show them that women respect themselves. Women keep their legs closed. It's okay for you to keep your legs closed. You don't have to give the guy your goodies. The first man you come across, your legs fly open. No, that's not respecting yourself. You have to learn to respect yourself. You'll be surprised at how much respect you'll get just by respecting yourself. Like seriously, you'll be surprised at that, of how much respect you'll get from just respecting yourself. Like seriously. Some of us got to do better. We just got to do better. And then what trips me out is that when you say something about something, people want to get mad at you. Oh yeah, they want to get mad when you speak up and you say something about, they need to get it together or whatever, whatever. Then they want to get mad and they ready to fuss you out. Okay, that's fine with me. It's not gonna stop me from speaking truth. You can get mad with me all you want to, but it ain't gonna stop me from speaking truth. That's for sure. Because we do. Some of us really need to get our life together. Like seriously. Don't some of y'all got grandchildren and children? So why would you want to be out there acting the way I see some of y'all act if you got grandchildren and children? I don't get it. But we gotta do better. You gotta do some reflecting and make and do better. Just do better. Okay? That's all. Do better, please. Do better, people. Do better so you can feel good about yourself. Please. I can't find it, y'all. I'm gonna have to. I'll have to read it to y'all on the next one because I can't find it. I wish I could find it though, because it did. It was talking about fear, and it was saying that fear causes you to miss out on what God has for you. And I said that I can believe that. I can believe that. You know. Yeah. And so it wasn't no long piece. It was just a little piece about fear. And I wanted to read it to y'all right quick because I'm getting ready to get off of here. So I wanted to read it to y'all right quick. But of course, I can't find it. And then as soon as I get off of here, I'll find it. Ain't that something? That's right. Tari said if a person can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. I totally agree with that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. And we gotta get to that place where as though we can say no and be okay with saying no. It's okay to say no. It really is. It's okay to say no. But some of us don't think like that. We quick to want to say yeah because we don't want to mess up with the guy. We don't say yes. Come on, y'all. Be for real. If he like you like that, he like Tari said, he gonna accept your no. He gonna accept your no. And if he don't accept your no, he don't deserve to get your yes either. Like Tari said. I love cranberry juice. Hmm. I can't find it, y'all. Tag. As soon as I get off of here, I'll find it. Let me tell you something. I be into this book here. I ordered this book. It's a Bible study. It's called The Good and Beautiful Bible Study. Okay. And it's got a lot of women in here. This book right here. It's got a lot of women in here about the Bible. And it's in the Bible. They show you, they give you little what they call them? They give you little verses at the bottom so you can go and be able to find what they're talking about and who they're talking about. And these things are in the Bible, okay? I didn't realize it was so many women in the Bible. I really didn't. I really didn't. Dang, I wish I could find that so I could read it to y'all right quick. My oh my. Yes. This is really good. Because like I said, it makes you look at It makes you look at things a lot of different by reading about these women that's in the Bible. It really do. It makes you look at things a little different, you know. And I understand that. I'm understanding why people say God is a woman, you know, because reading this, it would make you think that, right? But to only to a certain extent, for me, other people may think it. You know, I've heard other people really think that, but for me, mm-mm, no. I think that the Holy Spirit, even though it's a spirit, I think it's a woman. Okay, I do. I believe that. I believe that the Holy Spirit is a woman. It's like it's a spirit. Of course, we know that, but I think the foundation of the Holy Spirit is woman. I don't know why. I just feel like that. Right? Certain stuff I read and stuff, I feel like that. And the pattern? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? So if Father, Son, if Father is God and then Son, right? What is the Holy Spirit, right? So that's what I think, y'all. That's just my opinion, though. You know, just my opinion. I can't find it. I can't stay in that. When I be wanting to tell somebody something, then I can't find what I'm looking for. Can't find what I'm looking for, y'all. I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find it, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off here though. But when I do find it again, I'm gonna highlight it. And so, you know, when I come back on here again, I'll read it to y'all exactly what it said. Yeah. I'm gonna highlight it with my highlighter, and that way when I come back on here, I'll be able to find it for y'all and read it. I don't know why I can't find it. Excuse me. I don't know why I can't find it, y'all. I really don't. Um, you would think that it would be right in here, you know, like yeah, you would think it would be right in here where I can find it. Like I said, as soon as I get off of here, I'll find it. It'll come right up. It'll be sitting right in my face as soon as I get off of here. That's how it be. When you're looking for something, you can't find it. Why you know, when you need it right away. And then when I get off here, I'll look through here and it'll be like bam, all up in my face. Hmm. Yeah, it will. I don't know why. I can't find it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. The next time that I come, I will have it. I'll highlight it and stuff so that I'll have it to read for you all. But that's what it said. Fear. Fear don't, you know, makes you I'm telling y'all gotta get into this book. This book is something else. I tell you. It's something else. It's that's all I can say. It's something else. I can't find it. Like I said, as soon as I get out of here though, it'll pop right back up in my face. Watch. I'm telling you now. It's gonna pop right up in my face soon as I get off of this live. Oh, I've been on here too long, you know. There we go. I can't find it, you guys. Or maybe I'm not looking. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Let's see. This this bar this this book is something. Why is it doing me like this? Why is it not letting me find it? Why I can't find it, you guys? It's just a little passage that I wanted to read to you all, but it's not letting me find it. Can you believe that? Yeah, the way it said, the way it described fear, I can believe that. It said you miss a lot of opportunities with being fearful. And you miss a lot of opportunities that God has for you, right? When you be with fear, with fear. Oh boy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to find it. I'll find it next time so I can share it with you all because I don't want to keep y'all on here waiting on me. I'll find it next time and share it with you all. I definitely want to share it with y'all though, because fear is a powerful thing if you let it. If you let it, right? Sometimes we let fear take over, and you shouldn't. You should never let fear take over. And that's the truth. You know, don't keep don't let fear don't let fear take over, you know. um get your life right, you know, be the best version of yourself. That's what it's about, being the best version of yourself, so that when you look in the mirror, you will see someone that you love and honor. You will see someone that you respect. Okay, yes, we make mistakes in life, we all do, and it's okay, it's okay. But the most important thing is to learn from learn from those mistakes that you make. Okay, that's the most important thing. Esther. I think I did. Did I read about Esther? I think I did read about Esther in this book. Did I read her part already? Esther, Esther. Oh no, I didn't. But yeah, she's probably in here though. Deborah, Deborah. I'm saying Deborah, Deborah. hmm The story of the Canaanite woman. Yeah, there's so much. It's so much. Yeah. But I didn't come to put y'all in Bible study, okay? But yeah, that's what you want to do though. You want to get to a place in your life where you when you look in the mirror, you 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 are pleased about what you see. Regardless of the mistakes that you went through. That doesn't matter, okay? That doesn't matter at all. The mistakes that you went through. We all make mistakes. Okay? The most important thing is that you learn from the mistakes that you make. That's the most important thing. But we learn from, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Trust me, it is. It's okay. But you learn from those mistakes and you keep pushing forward. But you want to get to a place where it's though you can be authentic. Okay? You want to get to a place where you can be yourself. You see how I come on here? I don't have an intro and outro and all that bull crap, okay? Because I don't know how to make that stuff like that, okay? But I come on here anyway. And I just give you my authenticity. That's what I do. I give you me, who I really am, right? And that's what you have to do. You have to get to a place in your life where when you look in the mirror, what you see in the mirror, you love. You have good feelings about the person you're looking at in the mirror. Okay, because you could be what y'all call pretty. I think everybody's pretty. I think all men are handsome, right? But when you look in the mirror, how do you feel? Because see, some of us can do our hair all up, right? And beat the face and stuff, right? But when we look in that mirror, we don't feel like we looking. You see what I'm saying? We don't feel good about ourselves. You want to get to a place where you feel good about you and you love you. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Hey, I love you all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Love you, Tari. See you on the next one, baby. Thank you for tapping in with us. Well, they better bring me my stuff.